pagkukulungin ko kayo at lahat ng matanda, paaristuhin ko yun ulit. And if needed, they will just die there inside the prison. Alam ninyo na hindi na kayo makatakbo-takbo. So, stop fucking government. Gusto ninyo, So, if I may just read my speech, may I congratulate the Philippine Navy for your remarkable contributions in strengthening the foundation of our nation, which is very correct. Your efforts to fulfill your mandate to uphold peace and sovereignty in our territorial waters have been remarkable in the past years, and today you have once again reaffirmed your important role as you support the counter-terrorism efforts against the Maote group in Marawi City. Your presence in Mindanao, along with the other members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, have made our kababayans feel more secure at this most delicate and challenging time. I am confident that you will remain committed to your oath to safeguard our shores and shoals against all acts of terror and violence. Let me take this occasion as an opportunity to assure all of our support for the institution's initiatives and needs. Since I assumed office in July, various vessels have been added. Ayaw ko kasi hindi yan akin. Bayad yan at na-deliver yan sa hindi ko panahon. More acquisitions of vessels and equipment are also underway to better maritime law enforcement, counter-terrorism, and disaster relief operations. I hope that all of you will be more inspired and empowered by these projects. May this event bolster a newfound spirit of courage and patriotism in your hearts so that you will never falter in your mission. By protecting our shores, you are also helping secure our country's future together. Let us continue to serve our beloved homeland with honor, duty, and valor. Now, one last issue. Ito bang itong mga bobo ng gobyerno, they keep on egging me sa arbitral ruling. Nasabi nila, anong ginagawa mo sa arbitral? Well, in the first place, yung Americans, PHILIPPINE, sila yung gustong mag-liberate yan. And yet, you have that injunction of seeking a peaceful dialogue and resolving the issue in accordance with international law. The arbitral ruling places the South China Sea in our jurisdiction, but the Chinese has insisted and has made well known their stand that it is theirs, and they will die for it. At ngayon, itong si Carpio, parang gusto niyang lugawin ko that I will pursue the matter, tawagin ko yung mga countries to help us. Alam mo, nandito si Secretary Lorenzana, and also present was Cayetano, was already appointed Foreign Secretary. At yung si Bong ang aide ko. So, we were there in Russia, but we were advised na kinabukasan pa na, I just went a day ahead para matulog to overcome the jet lag. But about 6 hours after my stay, after I landed, natanggap ko na yung balita sa attack sa Marawi. Kaya, I pleaded that if I could only talk to Putin, President Putin, even for 10 minutes, just to say hello and goodbye and thank you. I received word that he was from another region. You know, Russia is a big country. Part of it straddles in Europe, and part of it is really in Asia. Yan kalakihan siya, but he was somewhere else. But we received word that he was flying in to talk to me. And indeed, we had that occasion with me ba si Secretary Lorenzana, pati si Cayetano. Pati doon sa bilateral. Hindi na ako daloy-daloy but arbitral. I said that China Sea is ours. I'm going to dig oil there. Nandyan sila. Wala na yung arbitral ruling. No, that is ours. I will dig oil there. And not in so many words. Not really war. But, you know, yung diplomatic, and President Xi Jinping is very good at that. Gano'n na, wag, kasi kaibigan na tayo ngayon, hindi raw translation, bakit lugawin mo pa? Pag pumasok ka dyan, magkagera pa tayo, there will be trouble. If you are an idiotic naive, anong sabihin trouble? Di trouble di gera. Then, ako ang problema nito, when it was being constructed 7 years ago, the newspapers in the Philippines, Time Magazine, Newsweek, were awash with pictures that there was something brewing there, that there were constructions being made. Nandiyan yung 7th fleet rather. Nandiyan yung ating Navy. Bakit hindi sinabi ni Carpio pati ni Noynoy, sige puntahan ninyo, pigilan ninyo. Then they allow the construction to bloom. Now it is a gun, it's almost a gunnery thing there. May missile na. Gusto nila ako magpunta, kalkalin ko yung ano. I will more than the other. Sabi ko, huwag na yung arbitrary adan. Sabi ko, Mr. Jinping, kaming kanila, I will dig oil there. Sabi niya, no, do not do that. No, sabi ko, it's ours. Wala nang padaloy-daloy yung arbitral. Diretso. Kung magawa nila yan, believe na ako. Si Carpio, daldal, putang ina, wala namang ginagawa noon. So gusto niya, punta ko doon sa UN for the enforcement. Ganito yan usapang lalaki yung away. Sabihin ko sa kanya, putang ina mo, umalis ka dyan, akin yan. Sabihin niya, usapang lalaki, putang ina mo, bakit ako alis dito, amin to. Sabi, umalis ka. Sabi, ayoko. O anong gusto mo? Ganun yan Sabi, dialogue, peaceful resolution. When will it end? Hanggang kailan ako may pag-usap? Hanggang sa man lulubog na? I was not joking when I was lecturing to. I am a man of sarcasm. Have you not noticed that? Na nagsabi rape. Sinabi ko ma-rape kayo, ang sundalo. Ako ang magsagot sa inyo. Because as Commander-in-Chief, I hold responsible for everything and anything that is done as a consequence of martial law. I and I alone will be criminally responsible. Kaya yung salita ko, ikonekta ninyo. Pag itong mga puta, pag marinig ng rape, kagaya ni Chelsea, she slapped me for the rape joke. I was not joking. I was being sarcastic. You listen to the speech. I do not laugh at my own jokes. Then sabihin ko sa kanya, when your father, the President of the United States, was screwing Levinsky and the girls there in the White House, how did you feel? Did you slam your father? O kayong mga Amerikano, kayong mga press, sinong kalaban ng mga Amerikano? Wala pa namang gera dito, matagal na. Not even Korea nagpuputok araw-araw na. Ang kalaban ng mga Amerikano, pag nagpunta dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga putang inang yan, anong ginagawa? Nang re-rape. Kayong mga putang inang Pilipino dyan, anong what are you doing? Binagrape, tapos bayaran, bigyan ng visa at buong pamilya. Wala na. It is a crime actually committed by soldiers, mostly Americans, in Okinawa, in Japan. But we never heard of a Filipino. I'm just warning them that anything they do, I have to answer for it. But I take full responsibility for your kagaguhan. Sarcastic ako magsalita. Binabaliktad ko yung, sabi nga ni Lacson rhetoric. Laking bugoy ako eh. Putang ina mo, Adre, pag nag-rape ko ng rape dyan, puta ako ang masasabit. Ganoon ako magsalita. I was not joking. I was being sarcastic. Kaya, kayong mga Amerikano, si Chelsea, be careful because you live in a glass house. Ulitin ko nga, I repeat, when President Clinton was fucking Lewinsky, what was your statement or your reaction? Mahirap yung tao na tao. Para bang binubugbog dito ako sa kritisi, ay putang ina, iinsultuhin ko rin kayo. Amerikano, ganon. Ilang Pilipina, yung bakla, pinatay nila. Kung pwede mo naman sana isipain lang, tulak mo sa labas ng kwarto. You didn't have to kill the transgender. Kaya dandahan kayo kasi and I have a story to tell you guys when we have the command conference. Hindi ako atat na atat dito pagka-president. If you feel that I cannot be of service to the Filipinos and you want another one better, you can find one. Feel free to tell me. Maraming salamat po and congratulations to your anniversary. I know that we continue to lose men. We will just have to bite the bullet and fight for our country because this is the only country that we have. Mabuhay ang Marines at mabuhay ang mga sailors ng Philippine Navy. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Salamat po.
President Rodrigo Duterte there attending the 119th anniversary of the Philippine Navy in Davao City. In his speech, he talked about the rising threat of terrorism, saying the terrorism in the Philippines is fueled by drug money. He said he's grieving the loss of soldiers and policemen in the Marawi crisis and is worried terrorism will spread to Visayas. He reiterated he will not talk to the terrorists. Mr. Duterte also discussed the South China Sea conflict, and then he said, I am a man of sarcasm, and hits back at Chelsea Clinton in relation to the president's latest rape comment. He assures full support for the Philippine Navy. One of the country's biggest vessels, BRP Davao del Sur, was also commissioned today. In his speech, the president recalls the rising threat of terrorism in the country. Here's what he said.
I remember very well that during the first command conference of the AFP-PNP, I specifically warned everybody that there is more dark clouds ahead of us. And I was referring to the contamination of the ISIS, which was slowly creeping into our shores. And for all, lahat, Christians and the Moro who were into Shabu sought sanctuary amongst the terrorists for protection and to ensure the success of their business.
The president also said terrorists are funded by drug money.
Hinayaan kasi natin ang droga. So there was a time and until now that the terrorism activities in the Philippines is funded and fueled by drug money.
Mr. Duterte also talked about the damage brought about by the crisis in Marawi.
You cannot find a war, especially drugs, without losing your men and the enemy. Marami ko, I lose 4, 5 soldiers and policemen every day. And in Marawi now, I am very sad to tell you that we have suffered tremendous losses because we are the invading force and they have been set up there for a long time waiting for the soldiers of the Republic to come.
Stay tuned to CNN Philippines for the latest stories. I'm Nicolette Henson Hizon.